It doesn't work either. Even when you write it, it doesn't work. Ah.
What the fuck? Whoop whoop. Oh yeah. Why at fucking Denny's? First off, and second off, yeah, I mean, fuck. I have been the one-sided person in the relationship, and I have felt the one-sidedness in a relationship. So, like, um, being like an addict and alcoholic, we tend to take from relationships, right? And in sobriety, you start noticing like what you're willing to put into these relationships to keep having these good, healthy relationships that you start having. When you're not out there ripping and running and having all those, what you're saying, the fair weathered friends, and definitely is I think a life experience, just a learning experience of learning how to communicate with somebody. Because I mean, I've been on and off and now married to the same woman for like going on 15 years, and it is definitely, we both were the one-sided person in the relationship at one point or another, and it took a lot of communication and saying uncomfortable shit that we didn't want to say, and learning how to express our feelings without hurting the other person to get it to a very healthy functional relationship the way it's been for the past few years, and that was by no easy effort at all. And a lot of relationships you might try to do that in and see that it's just not what it is, or not for you, and that's the hard part, is to find those people that you can, whether it's the job, the friendships, the relationships that you can actually like relate to and work through whatever, and not not have the strings attached to it, where you could take it for what it is and just go with the flow of the relationship, and know like nothing's that personal, And I've had a problem where I have certain friends that I put on a pedestal, not noticing like people are humans too, like this person is just as human as me, and how am I supposed to expect them to read my mind with how I'm feeling, or maybe they didn't think they were doing anything and it upset me. How am I supposed to, how are they ever going to know unless I speak my part, because I was always the one to just like just cut you off, not say a word to you, and walk away and do the passive aggressive stuff or whatever. And but if that person's worth having in my life, is kind of worth making the amends or dealing with the situation and moving forward and making the relationship better, you know. But also in recovery, like I see a lot of negative bullshit and dumb shit around too. And the ones that uh I feel like I put in all the effort and they do nothing. Like those are the ones I'm gonna cut out of my life because like, you know, those are the ones like, oh, it's cool when you're here, but when you're not, like whatever. And I can be the same way with people, but like if you're not on my same type of frequency, I don't even want to invest the energy, you know what I mean? Like that's just it's hard for me, especially. I mean, you know how busy my life is, you know. But like building those healthy relationships and putting your not your all, but the best parts of you into them to keep them growing and flourishing, moving is it's work. It's work. You know what I mean? And I would say the way my relationship started with my now wife 15 years ago is nothing to what it is today. And there's been so many differences in the way we've grown over 15 years and changed and the things we're into and the things we do that it wasn't always easy. You know what I mean? And even some of my friends I've known for 15, 20 years, that, you know, still being friends for that long with all the growth and change that happens in life, um, doesn't always make it the easiest to keep those healthy relationships.
I don't like this topic. I would just say only because I would say some of my one-sided relationships have ended up in freaking restraining order nonsense and me having to go to the homies for help with them, and then now the person not wanting to actually fess up to their own fuck ups in life and now having a warrant for their arrest, and I have to deal with the bullshit and consequences of trying to make the list, trying to fix all the shit, and it basically going down the hole and exploding and being basically bullshit, nonsense shenanigans of me playing let's run around in circles and look like a chicken with our head cut off.
Oh, I mean, on what Josie was saying, no, when you're putting in that much shit and you're getting nothing but bullshit from it, that's when you just dead that. That's not a relationship you need or want. You gotta like realize when
Exactly.
you
Why
should
do you
walk
think it is
the fuck
dead?
away.
And I don't give a fuck.
If you are at Denny's, you should lick your pennies because you already look like you're talking to yourself, talking to your phone. Oh, she's gone. uh, God, should have shown my face again. I was trying to finish this first, but yeah. I've been in no-sided relationships where neither of us are doing anything. It's a tough topic to me. I've really like I had to express pretty proud of myself. Like When my son's mom told me what she was doing, I expressed how I felt. I didn't hold it in like I normally would do and just be like passive aggressive about it. I actually haven't talked to her in a few days. I'm not in a relationship with her. Well, we kind of are stuck in one because we have a kid together. So regardless, it's some kind of relationship of sorts. Like when women tell me they just want to be friends or they don't want a relationship right now and they just want to be friends, and I'm just like, that's a relationship too. Okay.
Why
I like
Josie's still
friendship.
so angry at penises?